Hi, I am Sumit. Welcome to our channel. If you are planning to start your import-export business in Germany, you have come to the right place. In this video, we will provide a detailed step-by-step guide to business registration, covering everything from legal requirements to tips for success. Let's get started. Before diving into the process, let's talk about why business registration is essential. In Germany, business registration is mandatory for anyone conducting commercial activities. It ensures compliance with local laws, allows you to open a business bank account, apply for a tax number, and legally trade with customs authorities. For international trade, proper registration gives you access to an EORI, Economic Operators Registration and Identification Number, which is vital for custom clearance in the EU. Choosing the right business structure is critical. Here is an overview of the most common types. First, sole proprietorship, also called Einzelunternehmen in German. Best for small scale businesses. It requires minimal setup and is straightforward to manage. However, your personal assets are not protected if the business incurs debt. Second one is partnership, GBR or OHG, ideal for businesses with 2 or more partners. GBR is suitable for small ventures, while OHG is for the larger ones requiring significant liability. Third, limited liability company, GmbH, most popular for import-export businesses. Requires a minimum capital of 25,000 euros. You need to deposit at least 12,500 at the time of registration. Offers strong liability protection as your personal assets remain separate from business obligations. The fourth one is entrepreneurial company, UG, a variation of GmbH with lower capital requirements. Great for startups or individuals wanting limited liability with minimum initial investment. Now let's look at the step-by-step guide to registration. Step 1. Decide on your business name and get approval from IHK, Chamber of Commerce, called IHK in German. The first step in registering your business is choosing a unique and appropriate business name. In Germany, business names must clearly indicate the nature of business, avoid misleading or deceptive terms, be unique within your local jurisdiction. Name approval from IHK is not mandatory but good to have to avoid iterations in naming the company. Once you have decided on a name, you will get it approved by the Industry and Handelskammer, IHK, which is the Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Here's how to do it. Visit your local IHK or their online portal. Submit your proposed business name for verification. The IHK will confirm whether your name complies with German business naming standards and regulations and if it is available for use. Check the IHK's online database beforehand to see if a similar business name already exists. This will save time during the approval process. Step 2. Notary registration for GmbH and UG structure. For certain business structures like GmbH or UG, notarization is mandatory. This step formalizes your company's founding documents. Here's what you need to do. Find a notary near you and take appointment with them. Provide the notary with some details like approved business name, share capital, business purpose, and your identity document for the notary to prepare a draft for you. Prepare the following documents for the notary appointment. The approved business name certificate from the IHK, the article of association, Gesellschaftsvertrag, which outlines your company's structure, shareholders, and business purposes. The notary will provide you a draft before the appointment to check all the details. Do take your documents like passport in original. The notary will verify the documents and oversee signing process to ensure compliance with German law. Once notarized, the notary will send your documents to the Handelsregister, commercial register, for official company registration. A predefined format, muster protocol, can be used for registering a UG with less than or equal to 3 shareholders. Notary fees typically depend on the complexity of your business structure and the share capital involved. Step 3. Open a bank account. For GmbH and UG registrations, you must open a bank account to deposit your share capital. This account will also be essential for managing transactions and ensuring transparency in your operations. During your visit to the notary, you will sign the documents and the notary will sign them as well. Take a copy of this document to the bank to open a bank account for the company. Once the bank account is open, transfer the share capital and send a copy of the bank statement to the notary for further processing. Step 4. Handles register registration. Once the company bank account is open and you have transferred the share capital and sent the proof to the notary will send the documents to Handles Register. Once the document will be received by the Handles Register, entry will be done in the Handles Register and you will receive an invoice from them. A Handles Register registration number will be issued to your company. Beware of fake invoices pretending to be Handles Register and ensure all the details like IBAN, address and others before paying the invoice. Step 5. Register with local trade office, Gewerbeamt. With all your documents ready, visit the local Gewerbeamt to officially register your business. Fill out Gewerbeanmeldung form detailing your business name and address, type of business structure like sole proprietorship, GmbH or others, and detailed description of your trade activities. Once you submit the form and pay the fee, the Gewerbeamt will issue your business registration certificate, Gewerbeschein, allowing you to operate legally. In Munich, the Gewerbeanmeldung can be done online as well. Step 6. Notify the Finanzamt, tax office. After registering at the Gewerbeamt, fill the questionnaire for issuing a tax number for the company. You can choose if you want a VAT number as well in the same application. The tax office, Finanzamt, will issue Steuernummer, tax number, which is essential for invoicing. Federal Tax Office, Bundeszentrale Amt für Steuern, will issue the VAT number. VAT number will be required for filing VAT returns if you are a VAT registered business. To speed up the process, ensure your Gewerbeanmeldung form is accurate and complete. Expect to receive tax numbers within 3 to 4 weeks after registration. Step 7. Apply for an EORI number. If you are planning to import and export goods, an EORI number is mandatory for custom clearance within the EU. Here is how to apply. Go to German Customs website zoll.de and locate the EORI number application portal. Complete the online form with your business details. Submit the form electronically or via post. Processing time is typically 3 to 4 business days, but it may take longer depending on the demand. Step 8. Additional license or permits if applicable. Some business activities require additional licenses. For example, if you are importing food products, ensure compliance with EU health and safety standards. For electronics, verify CE marking requirements. Check the specific requirements for your industry to avoid regulatory issues. Let's recap the costs and timelines. Gewerbeamt registration fee 30 to 60 euros. GmbH share capital requirement 25,000 euros, at least 12,500 deposited upfront, and EORI application free of charge. The entire process, including obtaining tax number and EORI number, typically takes 3 to 4 weeks. Here are some expert tips to ensure success. Consult a tax advisor. German tax laws can be complex. A tax advisor can help you optimizing your tax obligations and avoid mistakes. Stay compliant. Always keep your records up to date and file tax returns on time to avoid penalties. Leverage support programs. Germany offers programs for startups including grants and low interest loans for small businesses. Research these opportunities. That's it for today's detailed guide to registering your import-export business in Germany. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more in-depth guide on international trade. Drop your questions in the comment and we will be happy to help. If you have specific questions and want to discuss one-to-one with me, feel free to reach out. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.